In the last episode of My Hero Academia, Shigaraki needs some fucking chapstick though. New opening, new opening, new opening. I'm so excited. I dig it. Let's go. It's like, it gives you that slice of life feeling, which I'm really digging. You guys know slice of life is my favorite genre of anime. I'm super stoked. Motherfucking Gigantomachia! Yo, he looks, you know what though? I don't know why. He seems so much bigger in the manga. Jigsaw! So that was one scene that I didn't understand. So he didn't full on tell him what it is about. If that were really possible and you gave your quirk to me, see? If that really possible. So he's not really thinking too much of it. This guy. Ah! KB! Yo, what is going on, my husbandos and waifus? My name is HERMSAUR. Welcome to another live reaction review of My Hero Academia or Boku no Hero Academia. If you guys are excited, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like for me because that'll help me a lot. Subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell, my boys. Man, there is so much controversy about this next arc, and there's a lot of people who are very skeptical about it, mostly because it seems too slice of life-like. And I'm going to talk about that at the end of the review, but let me just tell you, this arc is kind of like split in two, because there's what we're about to see with Todoroki and Bakugo, but also we're going to see in the other half, which is the school life portion, but there are surprises in it as well that make it a very enjoyable arc, but I'll talk about that at the end of the video. So anyways, guys, let's hop into this episode. Provisional License Training Course, that's what it's called. I forgot what it was called. Ah! KB! Make today's training a little harder. Yo, to be honest, Orca's, this looks so weird. And people don't like the opening because it's so, like, fun. I like fun stuff like this. And people are like, God damn, this fucking candy apple. It seems like Inasa's really trying to patch things up with Todoroki. That makes me sick. So I always wondered why he never wanted to sleep. Shoto! All Might! And look, Todoroki's paying no mind. He doesn't want to be seen with his father. Shoto! Ah! Kaimi! Wait. I remember, like, when she was speaking in the manga, she spoke, like, hella slang. So they said, okay. And it's, like, so generous. I totally owe them tons. But, like, sup? Kaimi is extremely idiotic. Don't you dare diss her. Let's call her upbeat. You know what sucks is that they're saying we have to take measures. They have to take more measures without the symbol of peace. Which All Might was the symbol of peace, but now, like, Endeavor being the #1 hero, I'm sure it bothers him that he's not considered a symbol of peace. But then it's different. It's hard for me to imagine that Bakugo is even responding to that. Oh, there he is. Indirectly different. And Kaimi's like, me too. Kaimi's still pointing at herself. Children! Gross! Yo, hold up. What? I realized that girl got fucking flowers on her head. Win those kids' heart. This is actually a very fun arc. Todoroki! Bombs are lame. This guy kind of reminds me of Monoma. He's such a cheeky child. Is he really slapping that thing? Eh, wee wee. Oh, wee wee. You're a hero with 5 wee-wees. They're just punching Inasa. She wouldn't be good at this. Oh! I wish that was me! They straight up took Bakugo's grenade. Look, they're fucking taking his grenades. That one kid's fucking running away with it. Mr. Well, is she gonna fall in love with Orca? Nursery school teachers. My Daycare Academia, my boys. They're just watching. Mighty boy! Mighty boy! Yeah! Yeah! 3% is really large for crimes to go up. However, I can hear it. And you can see right here, Endeavor actually earnestly asking in his heart, what is the symbol of peace? What is it that All Might has built up that he seems to can't fill in? Because, I mean, yeah, that's a very big role to fill in. They're playing with his grenades. What the heck? Is she supposed to be like cats? I like that they're really listening to see what they can fix. How they can fix it. The children of this class have closed their heart to us. The teacher's a snack. We have to help her. She's a snack. I love that they realize that she's in trouble. The teacher's in trouble. She's asking for help. Todoroki and Bakugo are like, all right, let's do this shit. Even though it's just a simple task, it's not really combat ready. This is still something in which they can help someone and save them. There's definitely a boss who's creating this atmosphere. It's that Monoma looking bitch. Beat him up and hang him up there to make it an example. Yes, I agree with that. Yes, yes, Bakugo, yes. Look at the teacher. He's giving himself away. Since you all gave the teachers and safety commission more work by making them run this class, you can't become one either. They're just fucking with him. He's so disappointed. I agree. I just realized something's downloading in the bottom, guys. Just don't mind that. Damn, that's that realization that he will never reach All Might. Even though he was trying to fight his way up to the top to reach All Might, and he's always challenging All Might to be the number one, he knew he was never going to reach it. There's just such a far fucking reach between All Might and Endeavor. Well, when All Might was in his prime. So the reason why he was so angry is because he just wanted to be stronger. What is the symbol of peace? And he's flashed back to Night Eye. He ignored the kindness of people around him and cast off many things just because he felt like there needed to be a symbol of peace, someone to give people's heart at ease considering the times that are going on right now, because it's super bad right now. Yes, you see that change of like people's energy, like, oh my god, Endeavor's here, why is he here? And then, oh my god, it's All Might! You do not have to copy the symbol I was aiming for. And I agree with All Might. This is when you realize that All Might is full of wisdom. Shoto! Amy ruined it. 5 weeks is boring. Hinata. Fucking Endeavor. Shoto! I'm not 5 weeks. I'm Shoto, a UA student who wants to be a hero. He's just telling his feelings right out. Poor Todoroki. Our mommies and daddies and everyone on TV, they're all wondering if the heroes will be okay. Where did he come from? Their quirks surpass those of heroes. Damn, they real. End of the episode. Man, okay. You know what though? I'm gonna say this now. That's really good. The fact that they did that is because the fact that they're doing that is because it gives it more space. This is what I felt like. Oh my god, I don't want to get into it. If you guys haven't seen my overhaul arc was mid video, check that out. I'm not calling it mid at all. I'm just taking responsibility of why people considered it mid. But I like that they're stretching this part out. It's kind of giving this a little bit room to breathe. Now, this may not look as serious right at the beginning because it's My Daycare Academia. It's Shoto, Bakugo, Inasa, Kami. They're all trying to like school these kids and try to get them together and open their hearts to them. They're struggling in the sense because these kids already close their hearts to everyone because everyone's worried about the heroes because now that All Might is gone, and this is one of the factors with All Might being gone, is that everyone's just worried. As Endeavor's conversation with All Might, even though it's not in correlation to what's happening with the kids, it is, because it's not in direct correlation, but these kids feel this way because everyone is worried. All Might being gone and then leaves like this large gap between Endeavor and trying to become the symbol of peace. But All Might is expressing that you don't have to be what I was. You have to be a hero of your own course, not a hero like me. That's the difference. People, of course, are going to be worried because All Might created this presence around him that whenever he's there, everyone will be okay. Whereas Endeavor, people are kind of scared of him. He's that number 2 hero that just kind of pushed people away because he was just trying to get stronger and he was trying to reach All Might, but he was realizing that there's no fucking way he's going to be able to do it. So All Might is saying, do not take that same path that I took. You don't have to follow that just because you're now the number 1. You have to create your own path as number 1. And that's with a lot of people. A lot of people look at their idols or people that were ahead of them and they feel like they have to continue that legacy that they have continued, but rather than doing that, they should create their own legacy, and that's what All Might is expressing to Endeavor, and I 100% agree. Now, real quick, I wanted to talk about why people seem unsure about this arc, especially with the signs of the opening, is because people think it's going to be slice of life like. In a way, yes, but we have to consider that these are students, right? They're students at the end of the day. At its core, My Hero Academia is not a full-on action, we're gonna go through some deep shit all the time. My Hero Academia is a school, a bunch of kids in school school learning to become a hero, not a bunch of kids in school who are heroes already. They're trying to become heroes. Yes, the overhaul arc was definitely really heavy, but at the same time, the only people that were technically really involved was Uraraka, Froppy, Kirishima, Deku. That's it. And then of course Mirio, Hado, and Sun Eater. Those were the only ones that were involved. Everyone else were not involved technically. Of course, All Might still feels a certain way with the whole Night Eye thing, and there's a lot of people that were affected, but at the end of this day, they have to continue to move on. Now, Bakugo and Todoroki, they're not involved with whatever happened in that. They have their own course that they have to take, which is doing this. They have to continue so they can get their license, their provisional license to become heroes. At its core, My Hero Academia is kids in school trying to be heroes, not that are already heroes. They're learning to do it the proper way. Of course, there's going to be complications and things that will go wrong, but that's just the school life. It happens. But I know people have these expectations. I highly suggest you guys watch my overhaul arc was mid video, because I feel like it explains a little bit more about my thoughts why people didn't like it as much. But I feel like with the second half, it's going to be good. There's, like I said, there's some surprises. There's going to be some moments that are really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. I have this feeling people might actually end up liking this more than the overhaul arc, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, that is my live reaction review of My Hero Academia. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys go and drop a like for me, because that would help me a lot. Subscribe, don't forget to click that notification bell, my boys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.